Highly effective Tier 1 MTSSB meetings are intentional. They are meetings that you leave without the mindset of that meeting could have been an email. You leave feeling accomplished, motivated, and knowing exactly what your next steps are. These meetings are not just another meeting on the calendar. They are prioritized monthly meetings with a purposeful agenda, defined roles, and a clear process for using data to guide decisions. These meetings also help teams keep their action plan current, monitor their impact, and stay connected to the work happening across the school. In other words, this is where implementation really moves forward. So, what makes a meeting effective? First, team members attend regularly and on time. Second, everyone has clear roles and responsibilities. Third, the team reviews previous action items and uses data to guide discussions and problem solving. Strong meetings also include goal setting, progress monitoring, and a clear calendar for follow up. The goal is not just to meet, the goal is to make decisions and leave with next steps. This process is what keeps the meeting moving in the right direction. A strong Tier 1 meeting starts with team updates and discussion, moves into data analysis and reflection, then shifts into that detailed action planning. Those action steps are then carried out during implementation, and the team comes back together to evaluate both fidelity and outcomes. That cycle, discuss, analyze, plan, implement, evaluate, is what keeps the team focused on improvement over time. When your team gets to the data portion, stay focused on Tier 1, the universal system, not individual students or isolated incidents. It is so easy to get in these meetings with data in front of us and want to look at individual students or your Tier 2 and Tier 3 supports. It is also very easy to focus on incentives and celebration days. However, that is not what the priority is for these meetings. Look at facts, look for patterns, and use the information to identify next steps. It is also really important to consider fidelity alongside those outcomes, because data alone does not tell the whole story. Strong teams ask, what is the data telling us, and what should we do next? Detailed action planning. This is where the meeting becomes actionable. A problem only becomes useful when it leads to a solution. And a solution only becomes meaningful when it turns into an action plan. Good action planning is specific. Who will do what, by when, and how will we know it happened? That is the difference between talking about improvement and actually making it happen. When teams lead with clear action steps, the meeting has done its job.